Welcome to day 5 in this 5-part series, Cultivating the Fruit of the Spirit. We'll be doing a total body workout today, so if you've got 2 sets of dumbbells, you'll need them. Let's get started seated on our mats or the ground. Lord God, we seek to grow in you and increasingly bear good fruit in your name. Fill us with your presence today. Amen. All right, we'll begin today with a couple stretches before our workout. So starting with a straddle stretch, just extend your legs out to either side. And you're not warmed up yet, just very gently start to crawl forward. Hold here for a nice little stretch. When people see you, do they see Jesus? When people are with you, do they experience greater joy and peace or conflict and stress? Start to fold over your right leg. Listen to our Bible verse once again and reflect upon the ways that you reflect the Lord to others. But the Holy Spirit produces this kind of fruit in our lives: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There is no law against these things. Now fold over your left leg. Those who belong to Christ Jesus have nailed the passions and desires of their sinful nature to his cross and crucified them there. Since we are living by the Spirit, let us follow the Spirit's leading in every part of our lives. All right, let's get started with our workout today. Come to standing. You'll need 2 sets of weights if you've got them. We're starting with a squat to a Y press. So for this first exercise, you'll need your lighter set of weights. Come to standing hip-width distance apart. Your weights are right up in front of your shoulders so that your thumbs are just to the outsides of your shoulders. Hold your hands here as you squat down, and then as you rise up, your arms press out to either side, almost like the corners of the room, like a Y, and then squat right back down. All right, you've got the movement. Let's start the timer. 30 seconds here. So you'll squat down, push your hips back, and then you'll press up. So your palms are facing forward throughout this entire movement. Keep your weight shifted into your heels and push your hips back as you sink down into your squat as low as you can. Good. Your knuckles will be pressing up towards your ceiling. For me, up towards the sky. You've only got a few more seconds. Stay with us just for 5. Last 3, 2, and nice, done. All right, if you've got a heavier set of weight, grab those. We're moving to a bent over row next. So grab your heavier set of weight, feet together. Hinge forward from your hips, drop your torso down. Now here, squeeze your elbows, brush them past your rib cage up towards the ceiling, and then right back down. You've got the movement. The timer started, 30 seconds. So for this movement, your chest is staying parallel to the ground or as close to parallel as you can get it throughout this entire exercise. Brush your elbows past your rib cage, squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top of the movement. Good. And your arms will stay parallel with one another for the entirety of the exercise. You're almost there. Just a few more seconds. Get in a couple more reps right here. Last one. Good. Change out your weights. We've got the squat to Y press next. 3 rounds of these 2 exercises. So get ready, and timer started, 30 seconds, go. Sit back and then press all the way up to your Y. Good. So because we're moving the weights further away from our body, this is a little bit more difficult than a regular squat to overhead press. If it's too difficult, you could modify by pressing these weights straight up overhead. That would make this exercise a little easier. Remember to keep the weight into your heels. You should almost be able to wiggle your toes throughout the whole movement. Last 5, last 4, 3, 2, good job. Switch out your weights once more. And here we go. Drop your torso down, hinge forward, and begin. 30 seconds. Squeeze your elbows up and then lower your hands down. Good. So you should almost be holding a static squat here. You can get low, low, low. That will make your legs work a little bit harder through this movement. Good. So your hips push back, your chest drops down. Your arms are parallel with one another, and you're squeezing through your shoulder blades just for a few more seconds. Get in about 2, maybe 3 more reps right here. And one more round. Drop those weights, grab your lighter set. Get ready, and here we go. Squat to Y. So sit down low and then press up and out. You got it. You know the movement now. You might even begin to pick up the pace. So thumbs to your shoulders and then pressing way out wide. Good. At the top of the movement, that's exactly how you should look, an uppercase Y. Just for about 10 more seconds. How many can you get in with good form right here? Last 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We've got one more time through with the heavier set of weights bent over row. Here we go. Hinge forward, push your hips back, weight in your heels, and begin. Really squeeze your elbows up past your rib cage towards the sky, towards the ceiling. You'll end the movement with your fingertips just about to your ribs. That's how far you're pulling these weights up towards your body, and then lower all the way down so that your arms straighten at the bottom of the movement. Hold here just for about 5. Last 4, 3, 2, nice job. You're done with that first round of exercises. Let's take a break and stretch out your upper body. Sit back into a child's pose. So bring your knees wide. If you have a mat, they'll come wide to the edges of your mat. Stretch your fingertips long in front of you and rest your forehead down. You should feel a nice stretch to the tops of your shoulders and your upper back here. Today we're going to focus on the fruit of faithfulness. Would you say the people around you describe you as dependable? Do you keep your word, even in small matters? Thinking of this past week or so, how well did you do with procrastination? And how faithfully did you serve God with your spiritual gifts? How obedient to God's word were you? All right, let's get back to work. So for this next exercise, you'll actually just need one dumbbell, a medium to heavier sized dumbbell. We're going to be taking a lunge to a single arm shoulder press. So step your left foot forward, either leg forward actually, but whichever leg is forward, grab your dumbbell with the opposite hand. So bring your thumb right in front of your shoulder, pinky facing me. Now holding your arm here, you'll drop down into your lunge, bend your knees, and then as you straighten your legs, press the weight up overhead. Good, you've got it. So you drop down and then a big press up overhead. You've got the movement, so the timer is started now. Good, lunge down and big press up. Your other hand can be resting on your hip. It can be out to the side, maybe giving you a little balance, wherever you like it to be. So thumb to your shoulder and then all the way up. So this is a lot of shoulder work so far, a lot of leg and shoulder work in this exercise, or rather in this workout. You've only got about 10 seconds left on this side. Only 2 rounds of this exercise today. Stay here just for 4. Last 3, 2, good job. Switch it out. Switch your dumbbell with your hands, switch your feet. Come into your lunge position, thumb in front of your shoulder, drop down, and timer started. Press up. Good, you've got it. So big, deep, low lunge, all the way press up overhead. Good, holding here. Now with your lunges, you can keep a little space between your feet. So I always say, feel like you're standing on railroad tracks rather than a tightrope. That gives you a little bit more stability. And keep the weight shifted into your front heel. Good, you've just got about 5 seconds left. Last 4, 3, 2, and nice job. Set that weight down and actually come down to the mat or the ground. We are moving into some high plank mountain climbers. So come into your high plank position. Palms underneath your shoulders, step your feet out long behind you. These mountain climbers can be as slow control as you like, or if you'd rather to pick up the pace and bring your heart rate up, go for that. The timer is started. So knee to nose, you can either step one foot in and out at a time or start picking up the pace, almost like you're jogging it out here. Really pull your belly button tight into your spine. Find the deep core contraction. Push firmly into the mat. Keep your fingertips spread wide. You've got 5 seconds left right now. Hold for 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and you did it. Good. Okay, we've got one more time through with that lunge to press. Grab your weight, step either foot forward, but have your weight opposite hand to opposite foot forward. All right, you know the movement. Timer is started. Here we go. Drop down into your lunge and then come up, big press. You've got it. Down and then all the way up. So your weight is in that front heel, situated evenly actually between your front heel and your back toes. Feel like your back knee is dropping down towards the ground. The lower your back knee comes, the harder this exercise will be. You've only got about 10 seconds left. Stay with it. Maybe even pick up the pace with control, just for 5. Last 4, 3, 2, nice job. Let's switch it out. Switch your dumbbell in your hands, switch your feet, and timer is started. Here we go. Drop down and then a big press up. Good. So remember to keep your feet hip width distance apart. Keep your weight between your front heel, your back toes. Bring your thumb to your shoulder and then a big press up. Try to get your arm rather straight at the top. The straighter you get it, the harder this will be. So we've only got the last 5 seconds here. Then we have one more round of mountain climbers and then we take another break. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Drop it down. Come to your high plank position. Let's not waste any time. Timer is started. Here we go, 30 seconds. So really press the mat away with your palms. Maybe pick up the pace a little bit more than you did the first time through. Drive your knee towards your nose and then hop it back. Good. Maybe picking up the pace and switching one foot with the other, alternating as quickly yet as controlled as you can, just for 8. Last 7. You've got this just for 5, 4, 3, 2, nice job. Drop down to your knees, and we are going to take a quick cobbler's pose, butterfly stretch. So bring the soles of your feet together, and then just let your heart rate come down. Fold over your legs, fold over your feet. Hold here and breathe. Listen to this passage from the book of Deuteronomy as we consider the fruit of faithfulness. You shall observe to do just as the Lord your God has commanded you. You shall not turn aside to the right or to the left. You shall walk in all the ways which the Lord your God has commanded you, that you may live, and that it may be well with you, and that you may prolong your days in the land which you will possess. And now from the book of Revelation. Be faithful until death, and I will give you the crown of life. All right, we are moving into our next round of exercises. Stay here on the mat because our first exercise will be side plank hip dips. Again, we're only taking 2 rounds of these exercises. So come onto your forearm, stack your shoulder over your elbow, and then step your feet out long. So your feet can be staggered. You can stagger your feet. You could stack your feet. We're going to take hip dips here. So lift your hips high up towards the sky, towards the ceiling, and then try to dip and tap it down towards the mat. Now, if this is too much, just hold a side forearm plank 30 seconds. The timer is started. So holding a forearm plank, a side forearm plank, 30 seconds is hard enough. But if you can add these dips in, go for it. Even if you don't make contact hip to the mat, just try to get a little bit of movement. You want to concentrate on your obliques. It's the sides of your waists, squeezing your belly button tight into your spine. Just a couple more seconds here, and then we'll switch sides. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Switch it out. Get situated on the other side. Stack your shoulder over your elbow. Extend your legs long. Stack or stagger your feet. Timer is started. Here we go. 30 seconds. Biggest range of motion. Once again, draw your belly button in tight. Squeeze your obliques. Really feel your sides working, your core. You're about halfway there. Stay with it. You've just got 10 seconds left. Last 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, nice job. Take a break. All right. Don't get upset, but up next, push-ups. So take these on your toes or on your knees. Maybe try a few out on your toes. And then when you can't do any more, drop down to your knees. Get set up back to that high plank pose, or get set up with your knees on the mat. Timer is started, and here we go. So for your push-ups, you want your hands rather wide. If you have a mat, feel as if your thumb and forefinger are on the mat and the rest of your fingers are off. Your fingertips should be pointed forward, and just drop down as low as you can. 30 seconds of push-ups is pretty tough. Stay with it. You're more than halfway there. You've only got 10 seconds left. Remember, only 2 rounds of these exercises, so give this all you've got. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, let's get set up for those side forearm planks. So, shoulder over your elbow, extend your legs long. Last time through with each of these. Timer started. Here we go. Remember, your modification or your option is to just hold a side forearm plank. You might even be holding a side forearm plank or a side plank with one knee down. Find what you need to do to challenge your body in a safe way right now. If you're able to tap your hips, keep it up because you've only got 10 seconds left. As many as you can. This is it on this side. And you have one more side and push-ups, and then we take another break. Just 3, just 2, and 1. Nice. All right, switch it out. Shoulder over your elbow, legs extend long. Deep breath, get ready, and here we go. Just 30 seconds. You could do just about anything in 30 seconds. All right, so big squeeze through your obliques. Try to tap your hip down. Concentrate on even squeezing through your glutes. Really firing up your legs. Your whole body is working. Really push firmly through your elbow. You'll feel this into your shoulders as well. You've got less than 10 seconds. Stay with it. Just 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Nice job. All right, we've got one more time through with push-ups. Get ready. Let's get this done with. Hands wide, core tight. Deep breath in, and here we go. Timer is started. So maybe try a couple lifted on your toes. As many as you can with good form. When you're ready, drop down to your knees. If you're on your knees, try to keep a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. So tuck your hips under slightly. Contract your core, pull your belly button in. You've only got about 5 seconds left. Get in just a few more reps right here. Last 3, last 2. You made it. Nice job. Let's take a quick supine twist on the mat. So lay back, hug your right knee into your chest, either knee really, and then guide it across your body. Just take a gentle twist right here. Considering now the fruit of gentleness, how consistent have you been in speaking to others with grace, with kindness, and with patience? How often this past week or so did you get angry at someone? Switch your legs out. Hug the other knee into your chest and then guide it across your body. How quick have you been to listen or to offer comfort to someone who may have needed it? Were you moving too fast all week to even think about being gentle? All right, let's get started on our 4th round of exercises. You will need some weights, maybe a medium to heavy size set of weights for this next exercise, which is going to be an alternating front lunge with a bicep curl. So come to standing. Weights dangling down by your side. Step either foot forward, arms long, palms facing me, then push through your heel, step your feet together, bicep curl. Let's try that on the other side. So we're alternating legs. Step forward, drop down lunge, push back, bicep curl. You've got the movement. Legs are alternating and timer is started 30 seconds. So you're stepping forward with long arms, pushing back, coming all the way up, finding your bicep curl. At the top of your bicep curl, your fingertips come towards your shoulders. Keep your elbows squeezed into your rib cage throughout this whole movement. Even as your arms go long, you've only got about 5 seconds left. Good. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Nice. Next, we're going to take a bent over tricep extension. So if you need a lighter set of weights, you can grab them here. Triceps tend to be a little bit more difficult, or you might need a lighter weight for triceps. So hinge forward. This is a very similar position to when we did the bent over row. Feet together, hips back, chest falls towards the ground with a flat, straight back. Squeeze your elbows to your rib cage, and now press your pinkies up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Then your thumbs come towards your shoulders and repeat the movement. I'm starting the timer, 30 seconds. So what we need to remember for this exercise is to keep your elbows pinned to your sides the whole time. You don't want your biceps or your triceps swinging around. They stay put. The only things moving are your forearms. Good. So you've got about 10 seconds left. Stay with us. At the top of the movement, really squeeze your triceps. You could even hold the extension for just a brief moment and then release. Last repetition right here. Nice. You finished. Good. All right. Did I mention we are doing 3 rounds of this? Go ahead, and we're back to the alternating lunge now. So weights in your hands. Let's get started. Step forward and then back up, bicep curl. Good. Alternating your feet, lunge, back to your curl. You got it. So we're working your legs, we're working your arms, you're getting your heart rate up, which is burning a lot of calories. You're more than halfway there. Stay with it. After this, we're right back to those triceps. You've just got 5 seconds left. Last 4, 3, 2, nice job. All right, tricep extension. Use the same dumbbells or switch them out, whatever's working for you. Take a deep breath, hinge forward, find your position, and timer is started. Good. So hinge forward from your waist, your hips push back. Keep your weight situated into your heels and squeeze your core tight. So your forearms are moving, bringing your thumbs to your shoulders, pinkies to the ceiling. You've only got about 10 seconds left. Then we're taking 1 more round each. Good. Last 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, 1 more time through. Alternating lunge to bicep curl. Ready, set, let's get it done with. Here we go, 30 seconds. So big step forward and then a big press back. So again, the lower you get with your lunges, the harder this exercise will be. The more your heart rate will come up, the more you're going to force your legs to work, the more calories you'll burn. So in other words, go as low as you possibly can. And then keeping your elbows pinned to your rib cage, fingertips all the way up to your shoulders, just 5 more seconds. Good. Last 3, last 2, and done with that. 1 more time with the bent over tricep extension. Find your position. Hinge forward from your hips, core tight, and let's go. Good. So your arms are parallel with one another the whole time. Your biceps pinned to your rib cage. Good. Again, remember, you can hold the squeeze at the top for just a second. Really find the backs of your arms, your triceps. You are more than halfway there. Stick with it. You've only got 10 seconds left. We take a break again after this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, nicely done. That's 1. Drop your weights. Step your feet to much wider than hip width distance apart, and we're going to take a wide leg forward fold with chest expansion. So clasp your hands behind your back, and then as you hinge forward from your hips, draw your knuckles up towards the ceiling if you can. Just get a little opening into your chest. Our next reading comes from the book of Colossians. Put on your new nature and be renewed as you learn to know your Creator and become like Him. In this new life, it doesn't matter if you are a Jew or a Gentile, circumcised or uncircumcised, barbaric, uncivilized, slave or free. Christ is all that matters, and He lives in all of us. Let go of your hands and now just take a wide leg forward fold. You could even fold from one side over to the next. Hold here and breathe. Since God chose you to be the holy people He loves, you must clothe yourselves with tender-hearted mercy, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Make allowance for each other's faults and forgive anyone who offends you. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others. Above all, clothe yourselves with love, which binds us all together in perfect harmony. And let the peace that comes from Christ rule in your hearts. For as members of one body, you are called to live in peace. All right, we are on to our 5th 5 of 7 rounds of exercises. You guys are doing a great job. So we will come down to the mat. Our next set of exercises will be in a forearm plank. So a center forearm plank, come onto both elbows, elbows underneath your shoulders. Good. You can clasp your hands if you like, or keep your arms parallel. Long, straight spine, step your toes long behind you. What we're going to do here is take forearm plank knee taps. So you'll bend your knees, both of them at the same time, tap the ground, tap the mat, and then extend your legs straight. Okay, you've got it. I'm starting the timer. Bend and tap, and then a full extension. So you're staying up on your toes. Really push into the mat through your elbows. Your core is super tight. You should feel this in your arms, your shoulders. You should feel this in your core and your legs. Stay here. You've only got 10 more seconds. Then we're going to flip over for another core exercise in last 5. Just in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Flip over. We've got star sit-ups. So extend your legs and your arms out long, like a capital letter X. Now from here, you'll reach through center with your right fingertips, try to tap your left toes, and then lay back down. And now switch, left fingertips to right toes. Good, so you can use the other hand to help guide you up throughout this movement. You've got the exercise. I'm starting the timer. We're here for 30 seconds. So a big reach and lift, tap, and then right back down, switch sides. So you're moving from one side to the next. Stay here. You've only got just about 10 seconds left. Nice. Try to maybe make contact with your knee, your shin, or if you're really a rock star, go for your toes. You've just got 3, 2, and nice job. 1. Flip back over, forearm plank, knee taps. We can do this. 3 rounds. All right, get set up. Timer started. Here we go. Tap both knees to the mat and extend. Good. Tap and extend. So as you're extending your legs straight, really get a great squeeze through your glutes and your quads. Draw your belly button into your spine throughout the entire movement. Start to fire up your shoulders and your chest. Your upper body is working to keep you here. Just 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, good job. All right, flip over. Let's not even waste a beat. We've got star sit-ups coming up next. Timer is started, and here we go. Get in as many repetitions as you can in 30 seconds. So remember, whichever hand is on the ground, you can use that for a little bit of assistance to get the other hand up and over. Really lift your torso, lift your opposite leg. Core is tight, your body is strong. You've only got 10 seconds left, and then we're moving through each of these exercises one last final time. 5, 4, 3, 2, good job. All right, let's get this done with. Flip on over, forearm plank. Get set up, shoulders over your elbows, and here we go. Double knee tap, and then extend. Good. So you are really burning out your core here now. Stay with it. These last 30 seconds should feel challenging. You've only got 20 left, and you're coming up on halfway. So really push into your elbows. Core is tight. Fire up your quads and your glutes. Nice, strong, steady breath. And you're down to 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, you did it. Last time with that. Flip over, and we've got one more time with those star sit-ups. Big extension with your arms and your legs. Timer started. Here we go. Reach up and tap, and then back down. So you know this is your very last time. Give it all you've got on this exercise. Maybe you can reach a little bit further than you have in the last few rounds. Good. You're already coming up on halfway. Stay with it. You've got just about 10 seconds left. Good. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you are done. Nice job. Hug your knees into your chest and then rock the length of your spine. Come to seated. We're going to take a seated forward fold. So with your legs long in front of you, hinge forward from your hips and just fold your torso over your legs. Hold and breathe. The last fruit we will consider is self-control. Were your bad habits more or less troubling to you over the course of this past week or so? How likely were you to give into damaging, unwise, or unbeneficial impulses? How often did you speak without thinking or act without full thought or control? All right, we are getting so close to being done with this workout. We're moving to alternating step back lunges with a lateral raise next. So come to standing and grab your weights. We're going to plow through 2 rounds of these next 2 exercises, take a break, and then you've got 1 more round of exercises, that's it. So this is how this will look, with your weights hanging down by your side. Step either foot back, coming into a back lunge this time. And then as your feet come together, lift your weights out to the side, lateral raise. You've got it. Step back, drop down, out to the side, lateral raise. The timer is started. Let's begin. So we're alternating our step back lunge and then lifting your knuckles out to either side. So these lateral raises can be tough. To make it more difficult, keep your arms very straight. To modify or make it a little bit easier, take a bend through your elbows. You've just got 10 seconds left. So do the best you can right here. Just 5, just 4, 3, 2, nice job, 1. Okay, next, a little bit of an arm burnout here. We're going to take a hammer bicep curl to a narrow shoulder press. Looks like this. With your elbows pinned to your side, bring the weights up to your shoulders and then press right up overhead. Back to your shoulders and lower all the way down. You've got it. There's the movement. The timer is started. So we're doing a hammer. That just means that your thumbs are coming to your shoulders. Hammer, bicep curl, all the way up, narrow shoulder press. So you know we've only got 2 rounds of these 2 exercises. All you've got. This is a little bit of an arm burnout here with some great leg movement tossed into the first exercise as well. Stick with this just for about 7 more seconds. You've got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, good job. All right, take a little bit of a break, but not too long. Let's get right back to that alternating step back lunge, lateral raise, last time through. So step back either foot, and then as you step together, lift your arms out to the side. Good. As your arms come back down, you're switching your feet out, stepping back with the opposite foot, and then out to the side. You're already halfway through this exercise, so all you've got. Pick up the pace with control, and you've only got 10 seconds left. So good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, you did it. All right. Without missing a beat, let's just get this done with. We've got hammer curl, narrow shoulder press. Timer is starting right now. Here we go. Thumbs to your shoulders, press up overhead, and then lower down. So this can become one fluid movement. Straighten your arms, take the bend, and then straighten at the top. Good. So from your curl to your press, back down, extend your arms. From one to the next, just for 10 seconds left. All you've got. Only 5. Last 4, 3, 2, nice job. Drop your weights. Take a wide leg forward fold once again. Just step your feet wider than hip width distance apart and hinge forward from your hips. Hold here, breathe. Let your arms take a little break. Hear these encouraging words about temptation and self-control. So if you think you are standing firm, be careful that you don't fall. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. All right, we have one last round of exercises, 2 times through, and you are done with this workout. So come to laying on your mat. If you have a heavier set of weights, you'll use those here. We're going to lay down in a bridge position, so your heels will be back by your glutes, knees over your heels. Grab your weights. What we're going to do is take a chest press and we'll add a bridge to the movement. So it looks like this. With your knuckles stacked over your elbows, dumbbells in your hands, press the weights together over your chest. As you do so, lift your hips. Then as you lower your elbows down, your hips lower as well. All right, we've got the movement. This is only 2 times through, so give this all you got. You're pressing your dumbbells overhead, squeeze, lift your glutes, lower back down. Good. You've got this, and you're already just about halfway. We're taking an ab exercise after this. Last little bit of your workout today. Give this all you've got for 10 seconds. You've just got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We're going to superset this with a set of leg lowers. So set your weights down and then extend your legs up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky. Your head can stay on the mat, or peel your chest and shoulders off the mat and lightly place your fingertips behind your head to make this more difficult. Good. Looking at your knees, core tight. You're going to lower your legs down and then lift them right back up. Good. I'm starting the timer now. So what we want to keep in mind with this exercise is you want your lower back to stay pressed into the mat the whole time. So your legs don't need to come super close to the mat. If your back starts to lift, only lower them maybe about halfway. You will still be working your lower abs here. Keep your core tight. Last 5 seconds. Get in a few more repetitions here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We're taking each of these just one more time. Grab your weights and come to your bridge position, heels by your glutes. Stack your weights over your elbows. Get ready. Here we go. Chest press with a bridge. Draw your weights together over your chest, press through your heels, squeeze your glutes, bridge, and then lower everything down. So your hips and your hands are lifting up together, and you're already just about halfway there. Finish out this exercise strong. Squeeze your chest, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core. Everything is working here. Just less than 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and nice. You did it. All right, let's get these last 30 seconds done and over with. Finish out your workout today. Maybe try fingertips behind your head on this very last round. Legs up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Core tight. Timer started. Here we go. Lower your legs down and then lift them right back up. So try to keep your legs as straight as possible through this movement. If your fingertips are behind your head, keep your gaze towards your belly button, towards your knees. Keep pulling your belly button into the ground here. You've just got 10 seconds. Give this all you've got. Stay here. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You made it. So good. Let's take a straddle stretch once more where we began this workout today. So extend your legs wide and then start to fold forward. You'll probably come a little bit deeper now. Your body's all warmed up. Stretch your fingertips forward. Let your forehead rest down. Just hold, breathe. Big, long, deep breaths. Listen to our verse once again. But the Holy Spirit produces this kind of fruit in our lives: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There is no law against these things. In what ways do you feel affirmation that you really are growing and increasingly bearing good fruit for God? What specific areas of your life most need transforming? Honestly, bring these to God now.